dime.
Hey, did you say canes or umbrellas?
Umbrellas, sugar. Ain't much difference between canes and umbrellas, is there? What's it say about canes?
Doesn't say much. It says here that a woman dreams about a man with a cane. Must mean you're pretty batty because they've got her whole life's history written up here.
I didn't say I dreamed about canes, did I? I said umbrellas. Don't be trying to push her dreams off on me. Don't be looking in those crazy people's dreams either. Look for some nice person who dreams about umbrellas.
Hello? Homer? This is Rose. Well, I know an awful lot of Homers, too, but I know which one you are. Rose Thompson. How you been? Ain't seen you in a month of Sundays.
Wouldn't that be a heck of a thing, a month with only Sundays in it? Spend the rest of your life in church.
Shut up.
Well, I was calling you because we're in a kind of a jam. Violet and Poppy and me. Yeah, the 3 flowers. Well, we need some money for the rent. Oh, I don't know. I guess everybody's trying to save, what with Christmas coming and all, and they're just cutting down on the little luxuries. Oh, Homer, you say the most terrible things. Why, the son of a... Well, how about it? Well, I guess we're going to have to talk to your wife, sugar. Well, no, I don't want to talk to her tonight. You wouldn't. Well, just thanks for nothing, Homer. The same to you, cross-headed. Can you beat that? He said he couldn't care less whether his wife knew or not. You know, there's something terribly immoral about that.
Right. It's getting to the place nobody has any respect for marriage these days.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish somebody would ask me to marry. I'd split their heads wide open.
Nobody else.
Excuse me, but are you girls prostitutes or something?
Well, honey, we try to be.
Oh, yeah? Hey, I've never met any real prostitutes before. You mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Well, baby, right now we're in a little hot water. We also got to meet a certain Sydney at Carter's drugstore. But as soon as we get back, we'll answer all your questions. Come on, girls.
Well, I don't see why we all have to go down and get a little $10 from Sydney.
Because in union there is strength. Now come on out of that chair and let's go.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'll have one of your specials now.
You mean whiskey?
Well, what's the matter? You got a new name for it?
All right, Buster. Take it easy.
I'll have another one. Mind if I sit down? Look, you sure I'm not bothering you or anything? Because if I am, I can get the heck up and go someplace else, you know.
These tables aren't reserved. You can sit anywhere you please. If you bother me, I can get up and get the hell out of here. That's all.
I'm sorry.
Where are you going?
Well, if you don't want me to...
Sit down, kid. I didn't mean to scare you away.
Yeah, I guess a nice girl like you doesn't who she talks to in a joint like this. Oh, but you don't need to be afraid of me, though.
What makes you think I'm such a nice girl?
I can just tell, that's all.
What makes you think I'm not like Violet, Rose, and Poppy?
Oh, come on, quit your kidding.
Well, thanks for thinking I'm different from Violet, Rose, and Poppy.
Well, you are, aren't you?
Yeah. In one or two respects, I guess I am.
I thought so. My name's Spencer Scott. Everybody calls me Spence.
Hello, Spence. You're not really 21, are you?
I was lying then. You see, I have to lie about my age until I get to be 21. But when I get to be 21, not another lie's gonna pass my lips.
That's very sweet.
No, I really honestly mean that.
I really honestly believe you.
You'd never believe it to look at me, but you're looking at one of the most friendless persons in the whole United States.
Oh, come on.
Well, I guess that wasn't exactly the truth. You see, I've got my Gram. She's the only friend I got. I guess.
Have you got a match, kid?
Oh, yes.
Thanks. So, what makes you think you're so friendless?
For a while, I thought maybe it was me. Maybe my personality wasn't so hot or something, you know? You see, I'm a real guy. Like I saw you in the window there and thought I'd give it a whirl.
Thanks for seeing me in the window.
I know you think it sounds pretty silly, because, well, I know how girls are about going around with boys younger than they are. But have you gotten a really good look at the Kinsey report lately?
No, I'm afraid I'm not quite the reader that you are.
Well, I'm honestly not one to boast, but, well, it says in that book that boys my age are usually pretty sexy. In fact, they're sexier at my age than they ever will be again in their whole lives. And, so what with my other qualifications? Well, I should be a pretty good boyfriend to have around.
You know, I can imagine that that's the truth.
Look, I want you to know that if everything works out all right and we decide we love each other, well, I'm perfectly willing to get married. My father wants me to go to college. But I'd be willing to forego that if everything works out all right. What do you say, huh?
Spence, that was about the sweetest proposal that I've ever had. Is something wrong?
No, it's too much beer, I guess.
You know what you ought to do? You ought to go on home and let your grandmother give you a great big kiss and tuck you in.
No, you don't understand. I won't be going home. I've packed my bag and everything. I've got to get a job. Now, what do you say, huh?
I already told you what I say. Go on home. You talk about getting a job. What in the name of heaven could you do? You couldn't do any more than my husband.
Your husband?
Yeah. He works all day and he works all night. We've still got nothing. He is what is commonly known as unskilled labor. And I guess you know what that means. I'm sorry, kid.
You should have told me you were married in the first place. I feel like a great big can of garbage.
I've got to go now.
Where you going?
You see that man over there? Well, he's been staring at me all evening. And I hope he has some money. And I hope he has a car. A nice car with a top that goes down. And we can go for a drive in the country. Maybe for an hour or two, I can have some fun.
I think that's terrible.
So do I. So that makes two of us. And if my husband never found out, I guess he'd kill me, so that makes three of us.
but can't go back to that lousy one-room flat and wait all night. It's too quiet there. Nobody to talk to. It's just no fun, that's all.
Well, if you're going, why don't you go?
It's funny how when you're young you can be so selfish about your feelings, isn't it? Thank you for the proposal. Please, don't be sore. I tried to help. Spence, there's a little rhyme I used to know when I was a kid. It goes, merry have we met, merry have we been. Merry let us part and merry meet again. Let's not part angrily, huh? Spence. Good luck, kid. Please, go on home.
Don't worry about it. Tomorrow morning on his way to work, I'll catch him. Either cough up that $10 or I'll snatch him bald-headed.
Find out how good that's doing us tonight. And I'm so hungry. You know, the way I see it, we might as well be dead. You should just amble on over to the graveyard and just lay down.
Well, what are you doing out here?
What does it look like I'm doing out here? Is there any lipstick on my mouth to speak of?
What are you doing smearing lipstick on your face like that? Are you peculiar or something?
Oh, cut the comedy. You remember that girl that was inside?
Yeah. Oh, I get it. She kissed him.
Yeah. Guess you might say I'm a pretty fast worker, huh?
How would you like to come with me?
Where we going?
Well, you said you wanted to talk to me, didn't you? I thought we could go someplace where we could be alone. Quieter place. Well, what's the matter, honey? Too much to drink?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, well, come on, sugar. We can fix that in a flash. You got enough money to buy us a sandwich or something?
Yeah, I've got $2.39 here.
And that sounds like the price of something in a fire sale, don't it? Let's go.
Well, Rose, face it, $2.39 is $2.39 and every little bit helps.
Amen.
I called the pizza place, the drugstore, and the bowling alley. He hasn't been in all evening.
What about Tony's house and Gussie's?
Well, I phoned them all. They haven't seen him.
Then where the devil is he?
I don't know, Daddy. I've told you that over and over again. And stop yelling. You want the neighbors to hear. Come on inside.
Is that mother of yours asleep yet?
Well, I gave her a pill. That doesn't seem to mean much.
I think that banshee knows more than she's letting on.
Well, there's a 500-watt light down in the cellar. Why don't you bring it up along with your rubber hose and give her the 3rd degree?
Look, why don't you stop trying to be so smart? That's the trouble with your whole family. They think they're smart.
Why don't you read your paper, Daddy, or watch television for a while?
I get my hands on that little bastard, I'll break every bone in his body.
Now, that's no way to talk, Daddy.
It most certainly is not. It's disgraceful.
Mama, will you please keep out of it?
The truth is the truth and should be spoken at all times.
Mother, please.
Don't Mother please me. The truth is the truth. It is disgraceful.
Will you please tell her to stay out of it?
Mother, please.
Well, speak up to him and don't let him get away with that talk.
I'd speak up, Mama, if you'd give me half a chance.
Calling your husband Daddy. That's the silliest thing I ever heard.
Mama, if you don't keep out of this, I'll come upstairs and give you a pill and shut your door.
And I'll spit out and open the door.